Right then, in this video we explore this abandoned futuristic 90s hotel in Plovdiv in Bulgaria. Just take a look at this building. Look how epic this looks. In the UK I'd say this looks like an 80s building, and it has an absolute classic 80s futuristic new era of buildings. Just when they invented big glass windows and big glass panels, they were really showing off the future of buildings. As this is Bulgaria, I'm guessing it's probably 90s because Bulgaria was behind the Iron Curtain until the Soviet Union collapsed, and I'm guessing this building is probably built to celebrate the collapse of the Iron Curtain and the new age for Bulgaria. And they wanted to put in the most modern architecture they could of the time, and they've really made this building look completely awesome. At one end of the building is a little pyramid section at the bottom. Then you've got this middle part here which has got a very futuristic look to the windows. It looks absolutely stunning. Then you've got the main tower part of the building which looks like a really modern tall building. And on the top of the building, although you can't see it from this angle, there is another pyramid. This building is one of the best buildings I've seen, and it's sadly abandoned. Now the interior of this building has been stripped out, and the building is actually in very good condition despite what it looks. A new owner could easily occupy this building, and building is ready for a new interior to be put in. And I really hope that new owners take on this building and bring it back to its former glory, because it'd be such a shame for such an awesome building to be demolished. A building like this should not be abandoned, because this building is one of the best. Let's go and explore it. So I'm coming to a building, and this section here is the bottom of the pyramid on the ground floor. And let's go along to the main atrium area in the middle of the building, which looks like this. If this building had its interior, this would be a very futuristic looking atrium. It would be amazing if the building was fitted out. Let's take a look around. And along to the glass lifts. Notice by the shape of the concrete, these were actually circle lifts. So in the centre of this atrium there's a set of 2 circle lifts which would have been completely epic if they were still here. I hope whoever takes on this building puts back circle lifts in this building, because circle lifts are unusual and are very fascinating. So we continue to take a look around this building, and along we go to the main lift shafts. These are lift shafts go all the way up to the tower of the building. These lifts would have also been glass originally, although these ones are not circle lifts. And now let's go up the stairs to the first floor. And this is what the first floor looks like. Let's take a look around. There's another lift shaft in the building. This one also has passenger lifts, and this lift shaft only goes halfway up the building as it's in the medium height section of the building. This building also had a service lift which is in a non-glass lift shaft. We now go up to the second floor. And let's do a leg dangle in this classic futuristic atrium. So we now continue up the building. Up we go to the upper floors which have the hotel rooms. Let's go and take a look around. And we now continue up the stairs, and we now get to the roof of the medium height part of the building. Here's the lift shaft of the lifts in the medium height section of the building. And we can't go any higher in this section, so we now go across to the high-rise section of the building. And let's carry on up to the very top floor of the building. And now let's go up to what would have been the top public floor of the high-rise part of the building. Let's take a look around. This staircase on this part of the building looks very strange. And now let's do a legged angle on the glass lift shaft in the high-rise section of the building. And let's now go out onto the roof of this building. And let's do a legged angle. And now go up the stairs too, up beyond the top main floor, up to what I think would have been the top service levels of the building, except up here there is a glass pyramid on the roof of this building, which makes me think this would have been an active area. What would this have been, a restaurant or something? This pyramid section at the top of the building is very interesting. And let's now go up to the very top of the pyramid, which looks like this.